mother's name is Martha? Yes, my mother's name is Martha. I want to stick my tongue down your super fucking alien mouth. And I kind of want to kiss your dumb fucking detective mouth. Oh. Oh, dude, them banging to fucking...
Wham.
Some wham. Oh, wham. Dude. Careless whisper. And then them just going the fuck at it. And then... end of movie, roll credits, and fucking Lois Lane is like sitting there watching, and she gets a little sad, but then it's like, fuck no, dude, I'm gonna jerk it. She starts jerking off to it. Fucking.
I think we're going a little off topic here.
Are we? What were we talking about?
Just a little
I was
bit.
talking about Superman and Batman fucking. What up, guys? It's your host, JP Johnson. Welcome to a very fun and nerdy episode of Life on Blast. So I am finally off quarantine. Thank the Lord it was not COVID. It was just a really disgusting stomach flu. But since, you know,
the
shits. But since we are, in the age of COVID, I didn't want to take any chances, so... I was out of commission for 2 weeks. But now I'm so happy to finally have a guest so you guys don't have to hear me ramble about how we need to hold each other's hands and love and sing Kumbaya. Guys, welcome back. My best little brother, my baby brother, my fucking only brother.
I was about to say, wait, you don't have any other...
Oh, I do have another brother.
Shit.
He's way cooler than you.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
That's because you didn't have to see him for like 20 plus years.
Ouch, Weston. Guys, give it up for Weston Becker.
What up, y'all? It's been a while.
Yeah, he is probably way cooler than you.
But I'm the one you're stuck with.
Yes, because I got to stay with our mother growing up instead of with my father. But it's fine. That's a whole different episode.
Yeah, we're not getting too dark in this one. We're trying to keep happy vibes.
I mean, we are going to get dark night in this episode.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh boy. So first off, Weston, how are you doing, man? How it's been a while.
Could be better. Life could be better, but 2020, it's a whole thing. This is not the year for anybody, really.
Except for
one enterprise.
I wouldn't say one enterprise, but we did get a lot of fun information from that enterprise that we were both thinking about.
Yeah.
Because we're on the same brain length, because we are good.
What?
Right. Perfect. Good. Awesome.
I missed that. Wait, what?
We can almost complete each other's
poops.
There we go. Fuck yes. Oh, Weston, I missed you. Fucking Disney had an investors meeting, and just the last couple days ago, and they fucking jerked every nerd off.
Oh my god! I'm right.
Every nerd in the world was fluffed and floundered and just flustered for like a good several hours. It was for
There were so many announcements the other day. I couldn't keep up on social media.
I know. I was just like, stop.
Please, no more.
I was just like look into the ether that is the internet and just like, stop. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about. We're going to talk about the elephant in the room.
That's not me, right?
No, that's not you. You're the Wreck-It Ralph. Thank you for coming in your Wreck-It Ralph costume to really live in the life of Disney.
Well, I mean, I just showed up with a red wife beater.
Whoa. No. That's not PC. It's not a wife beater. Fuck, no.
A red tank top.
Thank you. God, your fucking 1990s bullshit. Get out of here.
Well, then you have no more guests, so...
Please don't leave me. Please don't leave. But I mean, this whole episode is going to be on kind of the nerd renaissance that has taken over and is now adapting, and we're seeing some really crazy moves in the entertainment business, because COVID hit. Movie theaters should be shut down, but people are still trying to push out blockbuster movies. And before we talk about Disney and the elephant in the room, not you, again, you're the Wreck-It Ralph looking motherfucker, and talk about what they're doing with Disney Plus and their movies. Let's talk about the ones who whip their dicks out first and very aggressively and set Disney to do this. And that is HBO Max, my overlord. The people I've sold my soul to. In the beginning, you guys have listened to the podcast. You know how much I sucked on HBO's figurative whatever they have. Their genitalia is always in my mouth. I love that fucking streaming service.
It depends on the day, what they're feeling that day.
It is perfect. I mean, I love that streaming service. Also because they teamed up with DC. So the DC.
Oh yeah, well they're releasing a lot of DC movies through HBO Max.
Yeah,
because like they're doing the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League.
Yes.
Which, let's be honest, the Justice League that we got in the movies was just Marvel with spray painted DC over it.
It was bad. It was not good.
They tried to make it like campy, like PG-13 obviously, but like they tried to make it for the Marvel nerds, or like the Marvel audience. But it's like, no, we come to DC because we want the tough and gritty. We want the dark shit.
And brooding. Yeah, I lost my parents in a back alley, and now I beat bad guys up.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for in DC. Yeah. Whereas Marvel, I mean, at times Marvel can be just as dark and gritty as DC, but with the MCU, it's more of the lighthearted, like
everyone is
the
a quippy,
whimsical.
Yeah, everyone's a quippy motherfucker. Yeah. Everyone's got jokes. Well, yeah. So they announced earlier this year that they were doing some, of course, the Batman. They're doing, the Flash movies. We had a bunch of reveals that what they're doing in the DC. Suicide Squad 2, that's a soft reboot, and
I fell asleep through the first
yeah. And then the DC universe is also on HBO Max, with Studio Ghibli too, which is amazing. HBO Max has a lot of bang for your buck. They also did a bunch of, like, they have a few Cartoon Network properties. They did some specials on Adventure Time. But anyways, what they announced at the last big, like, comic book thing we had was they were going to release Wonder Woman in theaters and on HBO Max the same day.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they flexed hard. And everyone was like, oh, fuck, that's going to happen? And Disney did that with Mulan, but they made you pay $30 extra fucking dollars.
Really?
To watch that boring
fucking it really
shit.
That
it was
bad?
Dog shit, dude. It was like, it was a literal pile of dog shit that was eaten by another dog, then thrown up. It was pukey dog shit. It was a terrible movie. There was like one cool fight scene where I was like, oh, I'm glad I wasted 2 hours to see that one cool thing. And so Disney was just like they try to do this whole like, fucking, like, it was always kind of a race because Wonder Woman, a strong female-led superhero movie, was gonna come out the same year as Black Widow. Yeah, another strong female-led comic book movie, and they were big movies. And people have been like, "Well, shit, coronavirus stopped both those releases." Yeah, and we're like, "Okay, when are we gonna get to see these movies?" And they kept pushing dates and pushing dates. And Marvel's Disney's sticking to their guns, saying, no, it's going to be in the movies. And then HBO and DC was like, no,
we're going to one-up you.
we're going to release it the same day that it's going to be in theaters on our streaming service. Mm-hmm. And Disney was like, oh, fuck. And they got a little flustered. And they were like, oh, shit. Oh, well, yeah, that's cute. Yeah, it's just Wonder Woman. And then Warner Brothers saw the positive receivement of the news that Wonder Woman came out and double-dicked down and was like, yo, in 2021, all of our movies that are coming out in that year will be streaming the same day on HBO fucking Max. That's Dune. That is the Suicide Squad movie. Yeah. King Kong versus Godzilla. The Tom and Jerry live action movie. Whatever.
Okay. I saw a trailer. Okay, a little backstory. Tom and Jerry is my favorite cartoon growing up, hands down.
Same here. I mean, we're brothers. That's we grew up on that.
Honestly, I'd probably pick Tom and Jerry over Looney Tunes. I saw, yes, a bold statement, but I'm sticking to it.
I respect you for that. You're wrong, but I respect you.
And I saw the trailer for Tom and Jerry live.
Low-key,
I'm not even gonna lie. I did chuckle at a few of the parts that I saw. Dude, like it made me laugh a little bit, and I was like, fuck.
Low-key very excited. I'm very excited.
I know, right?
The fact that I get to watch that in my house without paying that money to take my kids to go see it.
Plus no judgment from anybody.
Yeah.
An adult going to see it.
Dude, I got a couple glares seeing Sonic. By the way, Sonic the Hedgehog was the last movie I saw in theaters before the shutdown. How fucking pathetic. And you know what's even sadder? Is there's people out there who their last movie in theaters before the shutdown was Cats. So I think I lucked out. Cats is an unwatchable fucking movie. That's the only thing that's holding HBO Max back, dude. Is having that on their streaming service. But I was able to watch it and fucking almost fall over.
Wait. Okay, I don't have HBO Max, so you got to explain to me. Like Cats the musical made into a
movie.
Like
yes,
like not a theater movie,
nope.
but just like a movie
with CGI.
CGI Cats.
There's a part where Rebel Wilson is eating cockroaches, and I've never seen the live musical, but I do not ever, in my entire life, have ever heard anyone talk about cockroach eating in fucking Cats. I don't know why that was added. It is disturbingly disgusting and not in a good way.
Oh my god.
It is fucking horrendous. That movie is dog shit. Anyways, rest in peace to those people that fucking saw that as their last movie before lockdown. Smash that F in the fucking comments below, guys.
I haven't even seen it, and I feel for you.
It's horrendous. But Warner Brothers did so. I've always been on this kind of soapbox saying that the future of blockbuster movies, the future of these high-end movie studios are going to be in streaming services. I mean, we've seen it with Netflix with like their original movies and.
Well, yeah, like remember when Netflix started out? It was basically Redbox, but a different title. Like
yeah, they just mailed.
Yeah, they mailed you a movie for like 2 days. I was like, okay, you got to mail it back.
Shit was so weird, and then it became this streaming service, which opened the door and started everything. But now, like I said, especially with the coronavirus and with like the big movies being streamed at home for like in-home viewing, I was like, this is the future.
Yeah.
And then when Mulan hit Disney Plus, I was like, okay, that's going to be the future. We're going to see that. We're going to see that now with streaming services. And streaming services are going to be like the new movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like how there's AMC, Regal. It's going to be
there's another
Krikorian. And, But,
well, no, Studio Movie Girl now.
Yeah, Studio Movie Girl.
It's not Krikorian anymore.
And our Harkins. Yeah. So those, like, those movie theaters are going to be kind of like the new streaming services.
Yeah.
Streaming services are going to have their own movies, and Warner Brothers fucking pulled the trigger and also kind of blindsided like all the people who are making the movies, and it's been kind of like a negative thing in the industry. And I can see why, because people aren't going to get billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And what do you think about it?
Well, like, okay, with what you were talking about with like Warner Brothers, I think that was the incentive for Disney, like how we were talking about how they are just like, oh, well, Warner Brothers is going to they're going to announce all this. Well, guess what? We have a longer list, and we're going to one-up you guys. And not only that, but I feel like with, the streaming service and all that, it's... well, my take on the streaming service is it's good, but it's also bad in a way. Because, like, for me personally...
Okay. What?
With the... I don't know, you just can never take the experience of a movie theater away.
Oh, you mean like sticky floors and fucking loud people? I invite some family members over, dude, and some fucking kids, but I understand, and I do love this. I do love the movie theater.
When we went to go see Endgame.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Endgame,
no doubt. Yeah,
You're gonna tell me watching that in your home?
No.
The 3 other people or however many live with you, or by yourself if you're a loner.
Nothing wrong with that, but dude, you do you, live strong,
but
quarantine, stay home.
Endgame was probably my favorite movie experience.
Yeah, because it was okay. So that was. I'm not saying that I'm not going to miss those, and I'm not going to go to those big events once we have a vaccine for the virus and everything kind of settles down.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to want to go to certain movie premieres. Like that one was an experience because everyone was so excited. Mm-hmm. I mean, the moment when fucking Captain America grabbed his hammer or
fucking
grabbed
Mjolnir.
Yeah. The entire crowd.
Yeah.
Was just like, fuck yeah. And that was amazing. It was like seeing going to like a live concert, seeing music, and you hear that fucking like
song, the drop of the bass,
the slap of the bass, and you're surrounded by a bunch of strangers
who are on your same wavelength.
Yeah, I mean, it is a group, just emotional connection, and yeah, I'm gonna miss that. And I'm still going to, once we are able to, I will still go to movie premieres, especially like big Marvel movies or big blockbuster movies where I know that they're going to be huge fans and nerds that are going to share the same excitement that I do. Yes, I'm going to go to those for sure. So that's why, like, what's his name? Christopher Nolan, director of Tenet, and the Dark Knight movies.
Yeah.
He was very pissed and he was like, well, I make films and sending these movies straight to streaming services is going to defeat how I want people to see my films. And I get that. As an artist, I understand and I get that. But in the other spectrum, like I suffer from, severe anxiety. Mm-hmm. So having the option to see like the movies that aren't a bigger deal and not having to, find a babysitter for my kids, find a parking spot, go to the movie theaters, stand in line for that popcorn.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with the streaming service is a convenience. Because, I mean, how many people have... Okay, well, let's look at it. How many people have like Netflix and Hulu that compared to like cable now?
Oh, almost everyone.
Yeah, because I mean, why are you gonna pay $100 for like 500 channels where you only watch like 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah,
compared to like $20 a month
for endless content and new content.
So that's the thing too with the streaming services. Like that's the plus for like, you know, the streaming services like Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and all that is the straight convenience. Because like you said, people who have like kids or like have something to where it sort of not holds them back, but it's just a major inconvenience to them. It's like, oh, well, let's just throw it on the TV real quick.
Fuck yeah. Like, I mean, we saw Trolls 2 when that first came out. I was able to rent it on our TV and made like a little movie night with the kids, and it was fucking less of a headache than it would have been going to the theaters. Yeah. But other than that, like when what HBO Max is doing differently though is they're, like I said before, Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that are gonna make these. They're bringing bigger budgets to their own movies that they're making, and they're bringing bigger budgets to the shows. What I think what HBO Max is doing differently is it's taking those blockbuster movies that would be released as like cash grabs or very highly anticipated movies. Yeah. And they're not releasing them only in theater, but they're also adding it same day to their services, which is completely different to what like Netflix and Disney Plus were doing, and it's fucking insane. And because seeing original content from a streaming service is not a groundbreaking thing. Like Netflix did it. They had Netflix originals, and they paved the way to have streaming services have their own original content because that's going to get more viewers. What Warner Brothers and HBO did was, yo, that's cute. Check out my dick. And or this tight vagina. Fucking what's the compromise to a big dick? Would it be a tight vagina? I mean, I don't think.
I mean, would you want to fall into somebody?
Whoa. First off, that's sexist. And second off, yes. I mean, when a woman is aroused, her vagina becomes.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, just falling into like a. You know, I'm gonna just stop.
Yeah, please do.
before.
But like, if it's too tight, it's not enjoyable to the woman. So vagina needs to be prime. So whatever because men, I don't know, people want a bigger dick, I guess. But I mean, also sex can be unenjoyable when you have too big of a dick. That's why I hate that like big dick energy. Nah, dude, I want like perfectly fit vagina energy. I want that. Or whatever you send me a message. Send me a message. Send me a message, women. How do you want your vagina to be like? Let's not even talk about your guys' vaginas.
Let's move on to what were we talking about before?
I don't know. Now I'm just talking about vaginas and how powerful they are and how they are strong. So how
HBO
Max, Warner Brothers kind of flexed on the entire industry and was just like, yo, dudes, we are doing it bigger and better. Not only are we going to get originals, and HBO has always had amazing original content.
When did they start that? Like in the 90s?
HBO? Like 80s or 90s, yeah. But they had, like, I think their renaissance of really good HBO original shows was the 90s. Like when we had Sopranos, 6 Feet Under, Sex and the City. That was the 90s. Okay. That was like the those shows and stuff that everyone was just like, holy shit. And then we got to the thousands and we got like Boardwalk Empire, which was an epic. And then we got Game of Thrones, and like HBO is... Oh my
God, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, HBO is known for having pretty intense, like, original series, and now they have a streaming service. Yeah. And then they also picked up, like, DC Universe. So now we got, like, all those shows and...
Wait, so HBO Max picked DC Universe up?
Warner Brothers bought HBO.
Yeah.
So all the Warner Brothers properties, that's why like Netflix is always going to be around. Netflix is going to be the leader of streaming services. No prob. Word up. But HBO Max released directly, like, trying to fight Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because Disney Plus has the Star Wars name. Mm-hmm. They have the Marvel.
Plus all their originals.
Plus Pixar.
Yeah.
So Disney was coming out of the gate that have multi-billion-dollar...
Yeah, Disney just had a bunch of heavy hitters in their pocket. They're just like, oh, let's just throw it in a streaming service.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll put that shit all of the entire Marvel universe. Yeah, fuck yeah. All the Fox movies. Shit, yeah. But HBO has like Cartoon Network, has fucking Studio Ghibli, DC, their originals. So they came out swinging too. Like, guess what, dude? Mm-hmm. It's always been Marvel versus DC.
Let's see what
happens. So when they were like, we're gonna release Wonder Woman, go ahead and keep fucking Black Widow until, you know,
May of 2021. Or
yeah, you do you, baby. Yeah, you do you. Go ahead and wait an entire year. We're fucking sending our Wonder Woman into theaters and then also streaming services.
Which I can't wait. I want to see that.
Oh, we're gonna have a viewing party for sure, and probably a live react episode on Christmas night. And it's gonna be you, Nicholas. You didn't know about this, but I'm telling you. Yeah,
I'm glad I'm invited.
So, listeners, on Christmas Day, the day after, you'll have a pretty dope, or the day of, you'll have a live episode. And we'll give our first reactions, probably spoiler alerts of Wonder Woman. Now, once HBO Max did that, and they announced that their entire movie lineup for 2021 is coming on their streaming service the same day that it's released, which is, again, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Dune, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Tom and Jerry, Mortal Kombat.
Wait, they're redoing Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
What?
Yes. And rated R, very brutal movie. Yeah. So we're going to get all those same day. Fucking big dick move, right? Or perfectly fit vagina move, right? Well, guess what? Our overlords at Disney...
Oh, man.
Must have really been pissed because they got their little whipping boy Kevin Feige and whoever's in charge of the Star Wars and said, we need to fucking one up them.
No, we don't need a one up. We need
to
dominate right now.
Yeah, we need to get the gimp outfit. We're fucking dominatrix. They're gonna lick our high heels, and they did. So,
what? How many titles did they release the other day? Like a whole list. I want to say like 30 plus titles for not even just next year, but for the next like 3 years. You got a bunch of Star Wars titles, Marvel titles, regular like Pixar, Disney, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck?"
With Marvel, we got the announcement of behind the scenes of Miss Marvel. We got a commercial for the upcoming show Loki. We got a preview of the animated short or series What If, and we also got the confirmation of Moon Knight, Blade, She-Hulk, the Hawkeye series that's already being filmed, already in production. And we got the announcement of what else? Just a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Over 20 titles of Phase 5 Marvel.
And that's just Marvel.
Yeah, that's the movies. That's the they also have like Ant-Man and the Wasp. The only thing they didn't do, which I was a little bummed out, is they're not doing the same thing that Warner Brothers is doing. They're not doing the same thing that DC's doing, where they're releasing, or what Warner Brothers is doing is releasing the movies to streaming service and the same day.
Yeah.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna release the movies, and that's it. I think there was talks of them doing that with Black Widow. It might be on demand. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That was very kind of like hitting on what they were saying because everything was just like blowing our minds.
Well, I think they're trying to anticipate the whole COVID thing and like how long it lasts. Because I mean, it's not like it's just gonna. Oh, hey, it's 2021. Yeah, COVID's out of here. But I think they just want to see how long, the pandemic or was it pandemic or epidemic or whatever.
But, yes.
But yeah, they're just trying to see how long that lasts. I think, but if I think once, how they're going to be competing with Warner Brothers and all that, they're just going to pick up straight from like what Warner Brothers is doing and just going to start releasing movies and content the same day. In the theaters.
I would not put that past them. I think that's what's going to have to happen.
Because, I mean, like, look what happened when DC dropped Justice League. What? Captain America Civil War came out, like, maybe a month or two after, or was it before?
Oh, so, okay. It was before. But you're saying, I mean, like I said, Marvel and DC's always been rivals.
Yeah.
But I think they are going to have to probably do the same thing that Warner Brothers is doing.
Yeah.
Because there's still people, that are Marvel fans that believe in science that are probably going to still see a little bit of the epidemic going on and probably not want to go to theaters or still have a little, gun shy behind them of going in big crowds. Yeah. So they are going to probably have to do that. But they did something different than what Warner Brothers did and was announced big Hollywood budget original shows that are gonna tie in with their movies.
Yeah.
So WandaVision's gonna lead. That's their first episode, their first series that is Vision and Wanda from.
And then you get Falcon and Winter Soldier,
which is gonna be right after.
Yeah, and then you also got the Hawkeye series.
Yeah. But they're all going to bleed into the Marvel movies, and you're going to see those A-list actors from the movies in their own shows, which is huge.
Yeah, I mean, could you who'd have thought a streaming service, not even like TV, but just a streaming service, having multi-billion dollar franchise, going straight to the homes instead of the theaters. Because I mean, when you think about it, nobody wanted to be like, TV with the actors like, oh, don't go for TV, like go for movies. But now, since with everything going on, the streaming service is where it's at. Yeah. And that's where you're going to earn the most money versus the theaters right now, which 90% of theaters are closed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why Warner Brothers is doing the movies straight to the streaming service along with the theater releases. But this is completely different. This is taking the Hollywood budget and not just releasing a blockbuster movie, which is still huge, but making blockbuster shows with these actors. Like fucking Mandalorian. When they first released that, holy shit, I was just like, this is insane. It's not only the best Star Wars that we've had in the past 12 years, but it is one of the most ambitious shows. And then season 2 came out and just fucking blew my goddamn mind with how competent their fucking writers are. And let's talk about Star Wars, because remember, Disney owns Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, and all that. So we're like, oh my god, 20 fucking new things of Marvel movies and shows. Holy bully, I'm blown away. And then they're like, but wait,
there's more.
There's more. And then Star Wars came out and just fucking full throttled 10 new shows and movies coming out.
Yeah. Well, what do we got? The Obi-Wan Kenobi series?
Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
The Ahsoka series?
The Ahsoka series with Hayden Christensen reprising his role as Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. But those characters are going to, go around the Star Wars universe shows.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility that Ahsoka,
in between episode 3 and 4 and all that, you get to see what's going on, because everyone was like, okay, so what happened from the 20-year period from 3 to 4? What was going on? Well, guess what? Now we get it.
Fuck yeah. And with that, and then the movie announcement, because they said they were going to do a trilogy, and it was announced as
is it going to be the old
Rogue
Republic?
Squadron? No, the Rogue Squadron by Wonder Woman director herself. And I thought that was kind of a fucking punch to like Warner Brothers and DC. Like, yo, what up, bitches? Patty, what's her name? Patty, I don't know. But she did this super dope little short where she was talking about her father and how he was a fighter pilot and how she idolized pilots, and then she was rollerblading for some reason, and then walked over to a TIE fighter.
A TIE fighter?
Kill me now! Kill me now! Star Wars Jesus, murder me where I stand! How dare I mix it up? Not a TIE fighter, an X-Wing. And the announcement of Rogue Squadron, and I fucking lost my shit, because first off, best game on the GameCube by far, fucking fight me. And the best Star Wars books that I read as a kid, again, fucking fight me.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Lost my shit.
Well, yeah, because like you always talk about Rogue Squadron and fucking Wedge.
That's exactly. I was just immediately. I was like, oh my god, they better have Wedge. They better have Wedge. But then I started thinking, this is the age of fuck the patriarchy. So, and then Patty involved. So I want to see some new fighter pilots, but Wedge needs to be a part of it, even if he's just like an older like figure, or even a young Wedge with some strong female, non-binary. LGBTQ members in the Star, and then also non-human. I want to have a non-human,
because you can't
an alien star.
It's fucking Star Wars. You can't just have humanoid, or well, not humanoid, but you can't just have humans doing all the fighting. You got to throw some aliens in there, some fish people, some fucking, I don't know, octopus people, whatever they look like. I don't judge.
Just sea creatures. Just sea creatures.
Yes, sea creatures.
Fucking give us more sea creatures, Star Wars. That's why with like the Ahsoka show, it's insane, because first off, we got Rosario Dawson, a person of color, and also a fucking badass female,
the UFC fighter.
No. I'm talking about like the UFC fighter, and Gina, whatever her name is in Mandalorian, but this is being fronted by Rosario Dawson, who is a person of color, who is also a wonderful actress, who is #my Ahsoka. And guess what? Ahsoka is a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Is with
I don't know.
I don't know the race.
Species?
I don't know their species. Yeah. But yeah, she's like a main alien character, and I fucking love that. Give that to me, more of that. And they also released some was the Bad Batch Clone Wars spin-off show, a droids show, and
can I just say, I saw like a little fan-made poster of it was basically it was like they should do this for the Disney Plus for the Star Wars series. It was the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, with Keanu Reeves.
Reeves as Revan. Yeah, bring it on, bring it, Disney.
Oh, for reals, dude. Then also we got a huge announcement. We got Jonathan Majors is going to be going back to Marvel. Jonathan Majors, who was on Lovecraft Country, BT Dubs, an HBO Max HBO show, which is fucking amazing. Check it out. It's a very badass show.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Lovecraft Country. He is going to be playing Kang the Conqueror, the time travel fucking badass villain. And then
oh shit,
Christian Bale got announced as Gore the God Butcher in Thor. Love and Thunder.
I saw that.
I lost my mind. Elise was like, shut up, because I was just like, "Ah! Ah!" And she's like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, Christian Bale. Oh my God. God. Oh, it was great. It was great.
It was like a ray of sunshine just
yeah
blared on you.
The only thing, like, Star Wars was, I felt like a little more, I mean, Marvel's their bread and butter for sure.
For sure.
But Star Wars kind of got the back seat, but they got huge announcements.
Yeah.
And then, what's his name? The French actor from Rogue One. He's going to have a show about his character.
Really?
Yes. And I love that. I love that actor. Love that accent. What's up? Hey-o. You can talk to me like that anytime. Hey, I'll join your silly little rebellion. No problem.
Anyways.
And then Pixar had their thing.
I mean, the only thing that I saw was they're doing a Buzz Lightyear
show.
origin story.
A Buzz Lightyear origin movie with fucking Captain America. Chris Evans.
Who's playing Buzz Lightyear. I'm all about it.
Word. No, for sure.
About it.
All about it, dude. They had a few like Pixar movies and stuff, and I was just like, it's cool, but it was no Star Wars.
Yeah.
Marvel. So Disney's kicking it up in gear. But before all of that,
streaming services is a booming.
Yeah. Before all of that, a little movie went into production. And I don't know. You guys might not even know about this. But Spider-Man 3.
Oh my God.
Spider-Man 3 is in production.
Oh my God.
And they've had quite a few announcements about the movie.
Just a bit.
Yeah, just a bit. And I wanted to do an actual episode of the Spider-Man 3 movie when we got like the first announcements. But holy fucking shit.
They dropped like, what, 10 names in one day?
Oh my God. So, if you guys don't know, Spider-Man 3 is following Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He was the one that's in the MCU. He did Far From Home and Homecoming, and he was also in Civil War, Captain America: Civil War, Avengers Endgame, or Infinity War, and then Endgame. So that's the MCU character, and he's doing he's coming back for Spider-Man 3. And we're thinking, okay, it's just going to be like Spider-Man on the run. We're going to see a few villains, a few bad guys, maybe some heroes here and there.
Yeah.
And then they did something insane.
Intriguing.
Insanely intriguing. And they said, hey, so, we've done Spider-Man before, and we've had some villains in those movies.
Just a few.
So we're going to bring back Jamie Foxx to reprise his role as Electro. No big deal. From
the Amazing Spider-Man.
From the Amazing Spider-Man universe with Andrew Garfield. No big deal. And everyone fucking made a big deal out of it. They were like,
oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jamie Foxx is coming back to the Spider-Verse. But wait,
there's more.
So we're going to assign Dr. Octavius from Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire?
Wait, are you saying that not only did you get Jamie Foxx, but you got something Molina?
I don't remember his name.
Nathan Molina or whatever.
Something like
Molina.
that. Yeah. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, you got him back to play Doc Ock from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, if I wasn't... It kind of sounds like you're doing a live-action Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, hey, just to let you guys know.
Yeah? Yes, Sony and Marvel?
We also got Andrew Garfield to reprise his role.
You motherfuckers are doing the Spider-Verse, aren't you? You motherfuckers. And also, if you guys have been just scouring internet, there are some leaked pictures of Tobey Maguire on set of the Spider-Man 3 movie.
It's like, yeah, we are in talks with Tobey to bring him in on the set real quick.
So, Spider-Man 3, I think this is a huge false MacGuffin. I believe that this is a huge pull you away from what the actual movie is going to be. The movie, in my mind, and what I believe, is going to be the end of the story arc of this Peter Parker.
Of Tom Holland?
Tom Holland's Peter Parker. It's going to be finishing his story arc. We're going to get him try to clear his name because he has been outed. Everyone now knows he is Spider-Man. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. We're going to get him trying to clear his name movie, him on the run, being chased by possibly a few villains. I don't believe we're going to have a huge Spider-Verse movie until the end.
Yeah.
The end of the movie is going to open up the possibility of us enter the Spider-Verse movie, which they are going to canonize and mix Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, bring him back with
Tobey
Maguire. And I think you guys can, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I've guessed several things before.
It's true, he has.
it is true.
We've talked hours about this.
Yes, and I pretty much said they were gonna bring back other villains from the movies, and then fucking they're like, Doc Ock, and I was just like, okay, you guys can quote me on this. Believe in the next few weeks we are going to have a Miles Morales confirmation and a possible Harry Osborn. I believe that Osborn will also possibly be played by William Dafoe. I believe William Dafoe is going to come back.
Dude,
I believe
if Willem Dafoe back, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I believe that William Dafoe might be the last name on the roster and will be the last piece of it.
They fucking better.
Just saying. Again, Miles Morales, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say we are going to have an announcement of a casting of a Miles Morales. Guarantee, quote me, I believe in the next few weeks we will have a leaked confirmation of a Miles Morales live action.
Well, remember, they're also bringing in
actor.
Daredevil.
I don't know if he's going to be in the movie. I think he might just be a small cameo. They do have the rights for the Daredevil show that was on Netflix. I believe that Matt Murdock might show up as Spider-Man. I do believe so.
I really want the team up.
If they do have Daredevil come back, I believe they're going to have that actor who played him for sure on the show. Well, I believe he will. I'm pretty sure
it was already a confirmation that he's reprising his role as Matt Murdock / Daredevil.
There is no confirmation, but I do believe if they have Daredevil, they probably will not recast him. But with William Dafoe, I believe that's my hopeful thing.
Dude,
that might not be
old Green Goblin.
That might not be a for sure thing. But that is just a nerd hope and also a fan hope.
We're just gonna get James Franco Hobgoblin.
Oh my god, I know. Fucking James Franco though. Is James Franco reprising his role? Nah, not as likely. He did die, so no. But
what are you talking about? Willem Dafoe died.
I don't believe it's going to be that universe.
Willem Dafoe. It's going to be a different
Green
Goblin.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Spider-Man 3 is shaping up to be a fucking nerdy wet dream of a movie.
Honestly.
For sure. With that being said, the only thing that I'm kind of not hopeful for, and something I'm kind of bummed out about, is the representation in these shows. Now we are going to be having a lot of people of color being represented, but I still feel that Disney is kind of holding off on casting or doing any movies with any LGBTQIA plus characters.
Like what superhero would you want to see in that type of, or like who would you want to see in that type of role? Like who's the first one that comes to mind when you think of like, the representation and all that?
Well, first off, we're getting Miss Marvel, which is a Pakistani Middle Eastern female superhero. Fucking mind blown. Holy shit. But I mean,
do they have like casting for, or have they?
Yeah, no, that's in production.
Do you know who's playing her?
I can't remember the actress's name, but she is fucking dope.
Can't wait.
Amazing. But I mean, they can do Hulkling. They can do Hulkling and.
Well, remember they're doing She-Hulk right now. That was announced. So we have to see what goes on with the She-Hulk before we get the Hulkling, right?
Yeah, and then we can get. I mean, they have announced like Young Avengers. So I mean, having a. I mean, that would be perfect. Having like Hulkling and
Iceman.
Or Iceman is gay. Yeah, he came out. But or have some like who is it? Just like a trans character or a LG, like any character would be good, or some kind of like, I mean, we're kind of pulling their arm and they're bending just a little bit with Mrs. Marvel.
Yeah, but I don't want like one of those throw you a bone type of characters,
Yeah, go full into it.
Yeah, don't just do it to please the crowds. Like, do it because you really want to.
Like, I can see DC, if DC wants to fucking really, I mean, they've had some good representation in their
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Yeah, no, and then what was her name, or what was their name in season 3 of Young Justice? They have a.
I haven't watched Young Justice. I have to watch it. I don't know who you're talking about for season 3.
Halo is the superhero's name, and they are non-binary.
Okay.
They do not identify, so they go by they, them pronouns.
I have to watch it.
And then there's a lot of like, and they are also a Middle Eastern character. Amazing. Fucking dope. So I mean, DC's always been kind of like above the par and beyond with than Marvel is. Marvel's a little too
yeah, well, I feel like DC, because it's a lot like, I don't want to say real, but
a little more real. It is a lot more real.
A little more real.
Their storylines are a lot.
They aren't afraid to take like those leaps, or not even leaps anymore. Just just project the character how they are in the comics. Like, don't be afraid to have a gay character or a lesbian character or a trans character, because I feel like DC is a lot. I feel like DC is a lot more open to executing that than Marvel.
Yeah.
But because DC has a bigger crowd of like older people, of like more mature people, whereas
mature. No, you mean
not mature,
older, just older. Yeah.
But whereas Marvel is more of like the campy, sort of witty, like light movies.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see that. And then, but like, if DC wanted to fucking blow the roof off of just the representation crowd, give us fucking Midnighter.
Ooh.
And, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see that.
Was it Midnighter and Apollo?
Apollo. Was it Apollo?
It's not Apollo. What was his name? I know Midnighter because I've read a few of like solo Midnighter comics.
The one thing I remember about Midnighter is Dick Grayson. What was his Agent comics? What was it called? It was Agent something.
I can't remember.
But yeah, Midnighter sees Dick Grayson laid out on the floor from like, I don't know, getting in a fight or like getting thrown from an explosion or something. And he's immediately like, I'd recognize that ass from anywhere.
Yeah, Dick Grayson. It is. It's Midnighter and Apollo. Yes, they are a openly gay couple, superhero. It was actually started as fan fiction of what if Batman and Superman fucked. And who doesn't want to see that? Who doesn't want to see brooding, angry Bruce Wayne and fucking stupid ass fucking
Superman,
corn-fed fucking dumbass Superman banging out, dude. Oh fuck yeah, dude. That's the Batman versus Superman we needed. Just them like, your mother's name is Martha. Yes, my mother's name is Martha. I want to stick my tongue down your super fucking alien mouth. And I kind of want to kiss your dumb fucking detective mouth. Oh, dude, them banging to fucking some 90s fucking banger. I don't know, some kind of I'm only happy when it rains.
Some Wham.
Some Wham. Oh, Wham. Dude, Careless Whisper. And then them just going the fuck at it. And then end of movie, roll credits, and fucking Lois Lane is like sitting there watching, and she gets a little sad, but then it's like, fuck no, dude, I'm gonna jerk it. She starts jerking off to it. Fucking.
I think we're going a little off topic here.
Are we? What were we talking about?
Just a little.
I was talking about Superman and Batman fucking.
That would be an interesting. That I would be like, oh no, that's the wrong Batman versus Superman. So
that's Midnighter and Apollo.
Just summed it up.
Yeah, Midnighter is a vigilante.
And Apollo's like what? Pretty much a demigod.
Yeah, he's pretty much a demigod, and they are in a relationship with each other, and it is a fucking amazing relationship. Amazing comic. Oh fuck, I can't remember the trade I read of it, but check it out, dude. Midnighter and Apollo, and if DC pulled the trigger and gave us a Midnighter and Apollo,
that'd be
movie show, it'd be huge. It'd be fucking huge.
It would be amazing.
I can even see them, maybe even race swapping, because they are two white guys. It is DC. Yeah. They're open minded, but not that open minded. If they're gonna give us a person of color, they're gonna make him half robot and give us fucking
Cyborg. Cyborg is fucking dope.
He is dope, dude.
I love Cyborg.
Hell yeah, booyah. But like, I can see them like maybe giving us a darker Midnighter.
Speaking of the whole racial representation, what was the kung fu superhero that Marvel's coming out with? Shang-Chi. Yeah, they're gonna have to change his dad's name, because what's his dad's name?
Ooh, yes, his dad's
Tu Wong Fu or something.
It's Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
It is very.
I think that came out in like what, the 60s,
70s. Yikes! Yeah. They're definitely gonna have to change that up a little bit.
Just edit a little bit.
But Marvel is doing big steps. We are having our first Chinese American movie. We are having our first Pakistani female led fucking superhero.
Wait, this Kung Fu one, it's not Iron Fist, is it?
Fucking wow. Leave it to them. They give us Iron Fist. It's our first Kung Fu Asian movie.
Okay, you got a white guy with curly blonde hair.
You motherfuckers. But yeah, I want to see a little more. I mean, they are doing some dope shit. Giving us good representation on different ethnicities and different races and backgrounds, and that's cool. Just open up just a little bit, Marvel. I mean, or Star Wars. Oh my gosh, like yeah, just anything would be cool.
Well, I mean, like in Star Wars, if your name wasn't Lando Calrissian, there wasn't really.
Yeah, it's true.
There wasn't really any what was it called?
People of color.
Well, yeah.
POCs, yeah.
But I mean, no takeaway from Lando Calrissian. He's a shit.
Oh yeah, no, and they are doing a Lando Calrissian show. BT Dubs.
Really?
Yeah, it's just called Lando. We're not sure if it's going to be Childish Gambino or if it's going to be Billy D. Williams. It would be cool if it was both. If we got like
a little like the flashbacks how they did with The Witcher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like different timelines.
Yeah.
Well, not different timelines, but like different
flashbacks. Yeah. Different time periods, and you have like Billy D. Williams, and then also Childish Gambino. Donald Glover. Yes. Yeah. Not Danny Glover. He's too old for this shit, man. BT Dubs, that was announced too. So many announcements, but oh man, let's go ahead and get on the end of it. Let's get down to our final words because we'll be here all day.
Yeah. We didn't get to talk about the video games.
Oh my god, video games. We're gonna have to say that for another episode.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna do a
because this would be like a 3-hour episode. Nobody wants to hear us talk for that long.
Nobody wants to hear us.
This isn't a TED Talk or anything.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is. But you're a Weston and I'm a John, so it's like a Weston talk.
A Weston.
Thank you for listening to our Weston talk.
Oh wow.
Or Wesson.
You can just do
Johnston. Yeah, there we go.
Johnston talk.
Thank you for listening to our Johnston talk on nerd and nerdology. But yeah, let's get down to our final words. I'm sorry. Wanted to talk about Cyberpunk 2020 or 2077. That's a video game that came out just this week on December the 10th.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait on that.
And
what you said is true. I don't want to be dealing with all that bullshit.
Friends with PlayStation 4s, PS5s, Xboxes, and Xbox Ones, any of the consoles, please take your time before buying Cyberpunk 2077.
I'd give it like a month or two.
It is a fucking mess. PCs, make sure that your systems are up to date. Make sure that you have some a little higher end, not too much.
The latest graphic cards, the latest, the most RAM you could have. Make sure you have all the memory that you can hold.
And even then, it's still a buggy fucking game. But like I said,
I mean, it's got Keanu Reeves on it.
It does have Keanu Reeves,
so that makes up for it.
Also, you can customize your character's genitalia. I have a transgender character that I'm playing.
Right on, bro.
Thank you. I am playing a she, her, trans character. And I've never been so happy with myself.
Except fucking for The Last of Us.
No, you weren't able to play that character.
Oh.
But yes, The Last of Us did have... No, she is not trans. She is just a masculine female who is still heterosexual.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they show her fuck. Ew, that was gross. God.
Yeah, edit that out.
Yeah. But, I mean, they also show the character that was pretty much based off of Elliot Page. They have a lesbian couple that also fucks in that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm going to cut that one. So, Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year, and also, they fucking in that game, dude. They fucking. They fucking, and they are fucking dope. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our final words. So, Weston, what's your takeaway from this episode? We got the WB Warner Brothers playing the fucking the streaming services as a way of releasing their blockbusters, and then we got Marvel and Disney flexing their muscles. What's your takeaway of all this?
Honestly, the streaming service is the future. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not just the future; it's the now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with all these franchises and all that.
Yeah.
With the streaming services, but yeah, other than that, that's really all I had.
And that's all I gotta say about that.
I'm sorry, I've been drinking since 3:30.
Okay,
I'm a little short of words.
Okay, Wreck-It Ralph, chill the fuck out.
You.
Oh boy, I have been seeing this coming from for a long time. I support WB for Warner Brothers for moving forward and doing what they're doing, especially in this time of the pandemic. It speaks volumes on them because they are willing to adapt to the pandemic and see and notice that there are some places that that are still hotspots for the virus and are doing a amazing idea and releasing their movies along with their theater releases on the streaming service. That's the future. That's the now. Good on them. I support them. Disney, you just gotta, like I said, step up your game. Your shows are amazing. Keep it up. Hopefully everything goes the way it is. And I think, unfortunately, I'm a little biased, and I think HBO Max is definitely gonna fucking
okay. I'm gonna add a little something for my last words because that shit was terrible. Good on them for adding to the streaming service, because whether it's somebody that wants to go see a movie in the movie theaters or if it's something they want to see from home with their family, it's good on Warner Brothers to add that option instead of waiting for like 6 months or a year to see the movie at home. So good on them for adding that to the convenience and all that, and can't wait to see what Disney has to say about that.
Probably $30 a movie, fucking bloodsuckers. Goddamn blood-sucking sons of bitches.
Multi-billion-dollar industry. You can't put a...
Can't even give us a fucking small little handout.
A little discount.
Discount something, motherfucker. Spend $10 on your shit. A month.
Yeah, a month. Now you got me spending $40, $60, fucking $100.
Out your goddamn mind. Out your goddamn mind is what my grandfather would say.
Also, rest in peace, Tiny Lester, Debo.
Oh, rest in peace, man. Fuck, and a wrestler. Also, I'm sorry, President of the United States of America in The Fifth Element.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I forgot about that. Was he the president of the United States, or was he the president of Earth? Because I'm pretty sure...
I think he was the president of Earth. He was, yeah. He was the president of Earth. Yeah, I think he was president of Earth.
Yeah, Debo's the last person I challenged for power.
Yeah, fuck that. You win, dude. Unopposed. You won.
You won that one, bro.
4 more years so I can finally run. But yeah, rest in power, man. And it was actually pretty cool to see Kevin Feige's soulless eyes give a shout out. He has some beady little fucking eyes. Such a rat.
Oh, man.
Giving a shout
disrespect out to, Master Splinter like that.
Giving a shout out to Chadwick Boseman, dude. I was touched. I watched that, and they are.
Oh, dude! Real talk. I cried
for sure
when I saw that.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, we miss you. Black Panther is not going to be the same. Marvel, yeah. But other than that, dude, let's go ahead and lighten the mood and end on a good note. We got some music. Fucking. Y'all heard about music and stuff? You guys like music? Sounds?
It's like sex in your ear holes.
Yeah, gross. God. I mean, I did say that they are fucking Last of Us 2, a video game meant for entertainment.
So
anyways, so Weston, you got a fucking band in the song for us?
I do. Okay, so the band is called We Were Promised Jetpacks. A Scottish indie rock band. Been on their dick for like 3 months now. Dope. And the song that I picked was Circles and Squares. But I mean, honestly, you could pick any song from either of their albums. Or from any of their albums. And you'd probably fall in love with them.
But We Were Promised Jetpacks, Circles and Squares.
Yes.
I follow that dark horse, see where he goes. Straight through the forest and out onto the road. And where I'll be going, it's no warm outside. I crept through the front door and into the night. Where are we going? It's no warm outside. I'm open those curtains and stay in my fight.
Dope. Yeah, dude. They have a pretty... I like the intro. It's like long and it gets into it. And then it's like this like very kind of dope jam, dude. I like it a lot.
Like I was saying earlier, like how the singer, he has like his voice reminds me of Morrissey.
Okay. I hate Morrissey, but okay.
You hate Morrissey?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, for me, it's like, it kind of reminds me of the Smiths a little bit.
Okay.
With, you know.
Yeah, with Morrissey. And no, yes, I do like that. It's got a good jam to it, dude. I gotta check them out more. They're pretty good. Yeah. We Were Promised Jetpacks. Look them up. Mine are some finds again. College radio,
two
dude.
of them.
Two of them. I got two.
A double whammy.
The first one, I guess, is a well-known artist. I've never heard of her. I've never heard of them before. And I heard this song on 88.3. That's Claremont College. Or 88.7. Sorry, Claremont College Radio. And when I first heard it, I was like, this is fucking a Prince cover. This is a cover of a Prince song that I've never heard before because it is so jammy and just so funky and so fucking fresh. And it is from a wonderful artist by Janelle Monae.
I can't believe you never heard of her.
I've never, yes, and it blows my mind because she's
been around for like since like early 2000s.
Yeah, and she's done like Erykah, like the first
Erykah Badu, Q.U.E.E.N.
Yeah,
that song by Janelle Monae and Erykah Badu, fucking love it.
Blows my mind.
All right, girl, that's all right. They be like, ooh, let them eat cake, but we eat wanged and throw them bones on the ground. Am I a freak? Am I more than a freak? Sit down. Am I a freak? Don't forget to sit down. I'm cutting up. Don't cut me down. And yeah, I wanna be. Is it peculiar?
I love Erykah Badu, and I do not know how I've fucking slept on this amazing artist, Janelle Monae. Their song "Make Me
By the
Feel."
way I use my compression, that you got the answers to my confessions. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. 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 So good, so fucking real.
And it is so fucking funky. It is so. It's like,
yeah, when you first played it for me, I was like, oh, this is a Prince song.
yes, no, straight up, dude. Straight up, and just like got that fucking. Dude,
It's got the funky synthesizer. You got the bass beat. You got the drums going on a little bit.
Yeah, and it was put out in 2018. And oh man, if Prince was alive, that song was like, I think it rests in power, man. It had to have been like an ode to Prince because that song is too fucking funky.
And she even sounds like him.
Yeah, she does. She pulls out.
Seems like him.
The next one was I found these guys through Janelle Monae. I like to do deep dives. Also considering doing another show where we do nothing but deep dives on musicians that have a lower monthly listener count on Spotify, and kind of bringing that to the public's eyes of bands that you might be sleeping on, you might be missing. So keep your ears out. If that sounds interesting, let me know. I'll go on with it. I got some very fun bands. If not, I'll just keep bringing them up on.
We were promised Jetpacks. They only had what, like 400,000 followers?
Yes, but there's bands like this one that only have
a couple thousand.
Yeah. So this band is called Tank and the Bangas, and this is their song Ants.
Brian, my boyfriend, gay is his father, but his love letters be sweeter than snowballs in the east and Queens Street, all wrapped in one love letter. And the warm sweater in December. I'm better, I decay, whatever. Where do the ants go? Why do they run away? Leave me alone now. Why can't I make you stay?
And it's like a very like lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah, like it's got that jazzy beat.
But then like also funky and just it's pretty fun. Also kind of biased because my nickname growing up was Tank, so I mean
Get the fuck out of
here. But it's super dope. So check them out again, Tank and the Bangas. And that's it. That's our show, man. You got anything to plug, Weston?
Just can't wait to see the Marvel lineup being released, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that. Star Wars and Marvel.
I'm actually really excited about when I can go back into like a theater and watch a big Marvel Disney movie or something. I will miss that, but also being able to watch something in my home, not wearing pants.
Dope.
Phenomenal. Oh my God. I get to work without my pants on.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I work for FedEx, and if I'm not wearing pants,
I mean,
that's
you
a problem.
can.
I mean, I run the risk of going to jail.
That'd be a very interesting delivery. Here's your package, and there's yours. Where are your pants? For the love of God.
Oh, fuck.
Merry Christmas. I'm calling the police.
Put my dick in a box.
Oh, snap it. Like always, check us out. If you're listening to us on anything but Podbean, check us out on Podbean, on blast with jp.podbean.com. Also, shoot us a line, man. Hit us up on Gmail, on blast with jp at gmail.com. Send us, what are you thinking? What's on your mind? Would you guys like to hear another podcast on music? Maybe kind of put our past on blast. I brought this up on the last episode. The original idea for the podcast was to revisit movies and shows, video games, toys, and other things from our past and call it the Past on Blast. I am still working on that, and that's still in production. If that sounds interesting and want us to review something from your childhood, shoot us a line. Give us something that you loved as a kid that you want us to go back and check out and just tear to fucking shreds.
Yeah, don't be shy, whether it's Ninja Turtles or Street Sharks.
Street Sharks. Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh my gosh.
Or Erie, Indiana. I forgot about that, but that was brought
fucking
up.
SWAT cats.
Boy. Yeah, that's a troublesome title for sure. But anyways, guys, if you like the show, literally like button the show.
Hit that heart, bro.
Hit that heart. Share, subscribe, comment. Leave your comments, please. Shoot us an email, anything. Yell at us, flirt with us.
Don't be strangers.
Give us a stranger. Nope, I'm kidding. Anyways, thank you guys so much.
I'm open for business.
Get out of here. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Weston, for getting me out of my fucking quarantine thirst for human contact.
Hey, anything for my brother?
Awesome. Anything? Cool. I need like $50. Oh, no. Okay. All right, guys.
Anything that's not monetary.
Boo. Thank you guys so much. And like always, deuces.
Peace.